Hello guys, how are you doing? So we are in patch 14.22 I believe, and we are playing Corki. So Corki was really strong in the patch before, so I'm kind of interested in playing him. It's my first time actually playing him, and I see that there are two builds, which is the Conqueror one, which is mostly used on mid lane, and the Hail of Blades one, which is the, the usual one. There was a time where Corki lethality was pretty strong. That's pretty much what I usually tried, so I played the Collector build with the Infinity, the Opportunity, stuff like that. I know the build pretty well, but today I wanted to try something different, so we're gonna try the Conqueror one. Conqueror one is more tailored for the mid lane in my opinion, because you gotta go for tier, and in skirmishes 2 versus 2, I believe Hail of Blades is fairly superior. But let's see what happens, right? Like we never know what's gonna happen, and I also want to see if Corki is still a good pick, especially in this patch. We should be able to catch Prio here, but it really depends on me. I'm probably just gonna start W and not E, because I should be able to just queue the backline of the minions, so that I can get Prio for sure. Enemy jungler is Teemo. I'm not really scared of that. I should be able to catch Prio in this way. And you see, like, we already have the minion lead, which is pretty much what I wanted. Nothing more than that. This guy W's me away, but I still believe we have the Prio here. Probably just gonna queue the wave if needed. Yeah, but we actually got the Prio eventually, so that's pretty good. Just having the lead here is pretty good, because I can check for enemy jungler now. I hope this wave doesn't crash too much. That will be fairly bad. This guy got, like, he got hit like 35 times. That's really nice. And we're just gonna keep the wave slowly towards us. They have a Teemo, so I don't want to do anything before level 3, because we'll have my W for that. I went for E because I felt like it was actually good to do that, but probably W was better, so we gotta be aware of that. I'm just really fine even if we're not able to do that. I would have loved if Brom could place a ward on the Tribush, of course. That would have been pretty good. And Alistair actually tried to stop me to take the CS, but I could just queue it, and eventually I still got it. That's pretty funny. They will get level 3 earlier, so we gotta be careful here. Team is still not really strong in the skirmish in my opinion. Like, he can for sure do something really interesting. But yeah. Okay. I mean, this guy probably has to flash. This guy flashed as well. That's pretty interesting. I think this guy is dead. Yep. That's our first blood here. But I'm just gonna keep the wave like this, right? The guy has no flash cleans, so this wave is really bad for him. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it like this. But I'm gonna take off the melee minions. I'm not gonna reset yet, though. Oh, this is pretty interesting. I'm gonna pop the potion. But that's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, this guy is a bit weird, Oh. I think I'm just gonna flash this. Kinda said that I had to flash this, probably, this kinda would have flashed for me, but I'm gonna take off some minions, because Jesus Christ, this is looking really full. Probably I'm not able to keep the wave like this even if I reset, so we gotta thin it out a bit. I usually keep the casters. It's easier for the wave to being stuck like that. The problem is it's so much that probably I'm losing the timer to actually reset decently, so hopefully I'm able to just go bot without losing that much here. I think we gotta stay here at this point. I'm probably just gonna max Q and try to get this wave out of the way. I really don't wanna fight this though, and there's Drake in 10 seconds, so they are pretty much perfect for the Drake. I'm probably gonna drop it. No, please, just let it crash, that's fine. We have a lead, like, in general, so I'm not that scared. Alistair is playing on the other side of the map. What is this guy doing, man? Yeah, that's a bit weird, but nothing happening really. And you see, like, the point of Corki, like, if Corki is so strong because of, like, his W being really good as a mobile spell, and also his damage is insanely high with basically 0 items. So that's why many people are playing him right now. He's a strong guy, really strong. You see, like, even if I didn't reset, I'm able to deal a lot of damage on this guy. And I believe we're not on the best position here, but Teemo is actually not here, so... Yeah, that's funny, but we're just gonna shop this, and eventually I should be able to reset. With Hail of Blades, those trades will be fairly better. Like, my opinion personally is, yeah, I got the Conqueror, which is pretty good as a rune, but the other one, like Hail of Blades, would have been fairly better with the Brom, at least for me. Probably in endgame I will be fairly stronger with this build. That's just what I think, but the laning phase probably would have shined a bit more without it, so I'm just gonna shove this one and now finally reset. Holy, like, my mana is so low. I just really want to shove this. When you have no mana on Corki, it feels really bad, Oh my god, that's Skarner. Jesus. I really just wanted to shove this one. Like, I would have loved to help him, but... I have no mana, bro. I mean, I can try, sure. I really want to reset, but they don't leave me the chance of doing it. Jeez. And as this build doesn't have, you know, presence of mind, because it's a build with alacrity, okay? Like, you see the Conqueror one, I'm not really able to do an insane long lane. I should be resetting for the tier way earlier, but stuff is happening, and I guess I can't really do much about it. I will go for completed mana immune at this point, really. Like, I think completed mana immune is pretty good because you don't have to cast many spells, and you'll still be able to stack the tier, which is pretty nice to me. I think Lucian is not probably the best pick to actually play right now. That's good. Ah, we actually popped his ult at least. That's not too bad. Oh my god, he had 2 cleans. Look at the damage. Look at how much damage they deal. That's insane. And they have like this big wave now after this trade that they can't really deal about. Okay. Let's see how we can play this. I don't know if Sylas has TP, but we're really fine yet. I still think Sylas can be here, so yeah, you see the rotation. I actually saw it. Not really gonna play this one, but that's an easy shove that enemy team is gonna have really pain to play against. So we're just gonna do that. We got 8 CS per minute, this is pretty good. I don't really wanna play this just to shove mid, right? Like, you see that the Sylas is here. So our idea is just to reset, and this guy takes mid place. That's really good, you know? Like, some people randomly fight here. I don't really get this. Like, the value of not doing anything here is so good that you should always take it, no? I'm a bit late, so I'm gonna ping my team that, you know, it takes a bit of time to play this out. Oh my god. Holy. That's so good. Yeah. I think we're just gonna shove this one and eventually get the objective there. Sinner can just TP bots. That's really fine. We take topside objective. We're winning this game completely hard. And holy. The Corki pick in these games, you know? Okay, also when you have the Skarner, I think Skarner is a good ban actually to do. The champ is really strong. He plays tank, but it's like a Kisant in jungle, no? Really good at dealing damage and being useful as well. You just saw that ultimate, it's really strong. I don't know what to say about that. The Drake is in 40 seconds, so we are slightly late for the time of that. But that's not really important. I'm not really a fan of like closing shoes, you know? Like, I'm really fine into getting the 300 gold shoes only. I saw that people go for a jack of all trades instead of like, for example, boots, no? I'm just interested on trying this out. Basically what it does, it should be giving you adaptive force based on like how many stats you have. And with the Trinity build, you basically have everything, no? Like, it's pretty much what the item does. So I tried this out just to see how much damage I do. And the damage is not bad, really. Okay. Got another double kill here. Like, oh my god, this champ is just... Like, the damage is what I remember of, like, ADC being in Season 6. Like, the damage is absolutely insane. You should play this out, like, there's nothing else to say. Like, it's such a strong champ that you can't really miss out. If you want to play it mid, of course, it's even stronger. The problem is, Corki mid lane doesn't have much priority in some matchups, and it's really hard to scale with him. So, most assassins are just able to rotate in mid lane, and then you feel like you're a bit useless till you reach the mana immune closure. But you see on bot side, you have the ability to win the matchup, even if you're really weak, just because your team is really strong, no? I just like Corki bot a bit more. It feels really strong, especially with Tale of Blades. Yeah, this guy is insanely dead. And we're just gonna push mid. We probably have to force the upset tower now, you know? Like, I'm just gonna push this one, prepare vision here, and go for this tower. That's pretty much what we have to do. As we're insanely fed, we should be able to do this. But I want Syndra to push a bit more before doing that. Like, I'm not really sure that Sylas doesn't have TP, so I'm a bit scared of like playing in jungle. It's probably a bit risky. Also, the guy has Axe Flash, so I want to be really careful when we play mid lane. Like, the Alistar can always jump on me. Ah, this guy's dead. I'm gonna steal it because why not, right? Like, when you're team 0, what's the problem? That's really funny. And so we just keep on going here. I'm just gonna reset, we prepare for Drake again. So yeah. Some people go for RFC, I guess we will go for that. They don't have many tanks, so RFC is pretty fine. I'm gonna sell the Doran Blade to get the RFC. I think Infinity is really good once you reach 75% crit. 50% is a bit I'm not really sure about that, you know. But RFC is pretty good just for the range of like how much you have. With W range, like Corki W range, and the rapid fire cannon, you can literally hit from like half map. You're like a Caitlyn, so that's really nice. And I still don't have my Manamune, sadly. You see, like, it would have been around 25, sadly. You should always try to get Manamune in early recall, like the tier, because it feels really bad if you don't. Even if I am 10-0, I feel like my damage is not even the Taiga compared to what it will be. So yeah, they forced my, you know, my recall to stop a lot, and this actually changed how I play a lot. So I'm just gonna kite this slowly. Oh, they blinded me. I'm gonna play this one. So we got one. Oh! Oh, I'm probably gonna die here. But I'm gonna take one, probably. Oh, I'm gonna take two. But they got the ace. Wow, they played this insanely well. They got the Nash out of that, probably, no? Interesting, interesting. I think we can play it a bit better. Like, our comp is insanely strong, and I got a bit, you know, like, my position wasn't the best because I was on the corner of the jungle, and so I got closed by the Urgot down there and the upside. So yeah, this does completely make sense. I should have played more on the entrance of our right side jungle. That's pretty much what I made as a mistake. Yeah, I don't see Lucian as a really good tank melter. That's what I thought, you know. He can't really go back to the game, but I see this guy is actually doing some really good job. Like, I never was able to play against like a triple frontline comp with Lucian like this, so he's probably playing really well. They have the Nashor now. I don't think they will be able to use Nashor effectively. Like, they got it, of course, but it's really hard to push. In this comp, at least. Gotta be careful here. Okay, this guy got killed. Oh my god. I'm so dead, man. I think. I'm not. Oof. Because I missed my W over the wall, so I can't really pass that wall, I think, so it was a bit bad. We actually aced them, like, after they took Nash and stuff like that. That's really fun, you know? It looked like they could win or something like that, but holy. This comp is just, you know, we just made a tiny mistake. And it doesn't seem like Nash changed anything. It's just about the draft, really, in this game. Like, I don't see how they can win with the enemy draft. And that's what you want to keep in mind when you play, like, on an Igil or something like that. Like, when you play on Wheel, it doesn't really matter what you pick, at least. But when you play here, like, you see a triple frontline comp with 2 carries is currently really strong, especially if you play the Corki on bot. But you see, like, the damage is already good, so I'm not really thinking about doing something that is not that. This guy flashed. We're just gonna keep on going. We don't really have to go for Lucian here. It's just about hitting the tower here. Oh. Oh my god. That's really unlucky. The guy just flashed. Because we didn't have the scanner, but I guess this is fine, you know. Soul doesn't change much here, so I'll just keep on going. I just W in. We try to take the third inhib here, and eventually just close out this game. This guy actually played really well as Lucian, really. Like, I'm saying this because I feel like he played really well, you know? I wouldn't be able to play like this, so I really had a harder time playing Lucian against tanky comps. It feels really bad, and Kraken is not good enough to actually be called an item against tanks, especially with champs like Lucian. Like, you need something like Kai'Sa, and then I feel a bit more comfortable, but holy, like, playing against triple comp that has frontline with Lucian, it's like a nightmare to me, you know? I don't think resetting is good enough here. Like, I have a BF sword in base, but they have so many inhibs down that we should be able to win even if we fight, so... Okay, one guy is down, 2 guys are down. We're gonna play this one slow now. Okay. This guy is not going down. The Alistar ult is so strong, man. Like, the guy is 0-9. Oh, I could barrier that. I didn't expect it, that's my bad. But probably my team should be able to end anyway. Guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope my team can win here. And I just want to take a second to thank you all for watching this. And if you liked, you should watch even more. And I hope this showcase of like Corki actually helped you to understand. There's not much really to understand, you simply deal a ton of damage. And it's a pick that you surely wanted to use right now if you wanted to go up in elo. That's at least my perspective. Guys, thanks a lot for watching this, and see you in the next video. Bye!